So I thought I'd finally have a go at doing the video once again of making the Slidebait rig. So I'm going to do it from scratch, so you guys get to see how I personally do it. There are many ways to do it, but this is how I get into the slide baiting, and it works really well for me, as you'll see in the video a little bit later.
Don't forget to look up our YouTube channel, Outdoor Adventures with K's, subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay notified every time we upload a new video.
Obviously I'm going to start at the bottom of the rig and work my way up. There are two parts to this rig, as well as your main line through to the rod, but the first part is the sinker line. Okay. Today we're using breakout sinkers. I really enjoy using these, even if on occasions we're using sacrificial sinker line that'll go to your swivel, that I'll show you in a second. That's basically so that if we get snagged up and we hook up, we can bust the sinker off and carry on the fight with the fish. Okay, so there's your sinker. Then from the sinker we're going to come up to a swivel with our mono, obviously. On top of the swivel on your main line will be a bead. Okay, I'm going to make this up in a second like I said earlier, but there'll be a bead that'll just sit on top of your swivel like so, and then we're going to once we've cast that line out, we're going to make our trace with our livey hook to our slide baiting, non-return slide baiting hook setup. So depending on the type of ground that you're fishing, if you're fishing over really foul ground, you may want to have a little bit longer so that you get a better shot at keeping your livey up above the reef. A little bit of rain coming in, but that's alright. If you're fishing over nice sand, or just over a mud bank, or over something that you're not too fussed about, you can shorten it. Comes down to preference. That there is going to be plenty long for myself. And I'm just going to tie a simple uni knot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull that up. Slide that down. We'll cut the tag ends off later on. And then this line goes straight to your swivel. Is that rain really visible on me? Oh, sweet. And again, so there's our swivel. I'm going to be just using another uni knot, real simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Pull that up tight. Again, cut your tag ends off. This is purely so that you get an example of how to make up the rig. That there, the end of the swivel is going to get tied onto your main line, so just bear that in mind, and that's where this bead will float first. So remember, bead through your main line that's on your rod and reel, and then tie this on. Okay, the next part of the rig is your trace. And a really important part of this is that your trace, I really do advise using a trace shorter than your sinker line, especially when it comes to fishing over foul ground. Why that is if you're fishing over the foul and your your trace is longer than your sinker line, that means the blinking raining. Awesome, been sunny all day. That means your livey, when that's hooked on, is going to be able to find the foul underneath your sinker, or get into the weed and all of that. Shorter trace for your hook line just means that that livey has a better shot of staying up above the foul ground. Okay, so again, I know people that use really long traces and they do okay, but this has definitely looked after me. So here we're going to do the new uni, as we've named it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back through. And then the same way the line goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull that up. Wet the line. Snip your tag end off. And here's the business end here. I'm using a mustard hook because in this area that the kingies like to eat the little yellow-eyed mullet. We're putting out jack mackerel. They also will have a go at the piper. I'm using a 9-bar room, which is plenty big for those honey kahawai as well. Alright, so you slide them through. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Push it back around. 1, 2, 3, one more, 4. Pull it up tight. Right, so those are the two main parts of your rig. Again, your sinker line, bead on your main line, then tie that off onto the main line as well, and then you can slide the rig out from there. Right, so here's the finished product. There's our sinker line, our swivel, there's our bead, main line to the rod. So this we'd cast out by itself, and then we'd connect this up and slide it out, which I'll show you now. So that's basically the slide baiting rig from beginning to end. You now know how to make it, get amongst it. Now I'll show you a few highlights of why we get out there and we're always using these slide rigs. Check out our website www.slayers.nz and get your own slide baiting rigs, get out amongst it. Feel like a big one.
Take this special thing off this.
Yeah. Oh, snapper.
Oh, that's a good one too, bro. Yeah.
That's why you slide bait. Fish the top of the water column down to the bottom. And I've told you guys you can catch big snapper, John Dory, kingfish. If you haven't tried slide baiting, you are wasting a lot of your precious time on the rocks. Give it a crack.
There it is. It's a beauty, man.
Take your time. He's coming out.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Hee 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 hee. Gaff man, gaff man. Beautiful.
Kingy, oosh. Whoa. Oh, look at the rod.
It's alright, we still got the fish on. That's what matters.
So you're not letting it run, bro, or
Hey?
you're not letting it run, eh?
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If it does it can still take line. I'm just trying to hold it, its head up.
So keep the rod up, eh?
Yeah.
Man.
Snapped the rod. This is why your fishing methods, boys. Hey boys, you ready? Get your gas ready?
Put the gas boat. Oh, nice.
He's going around those rocks. Target species.
Yeah. Here he is.
Put that gas? Right in there. What's the line? What's the line?
Nice.
A livey, and we're about to send them out on the slidebaiting rig. So basically, just do the top there. Taking care not to hit his spine, obviously, and then that there is going to swim out to our sinker that's already been cast out and is hopefully really well lodged in the sand. And the sun's going to come up in about maybe another hour or so, and hopefully with that something decent will come along and have a go at this. Stay tuned. Slidebait family, right there. So there is a snapper that's taken a live kahawai. Put the kahawai out at night and just before the sun came up, this bad boy started having a go at it. Sadly, he swallowed that right down. So we're going to take him home. We're going to cook him up. But that is a beautiful snapper right there.
To check out our website, look up www.slayers.nz for all of our merchandise, charters, and information that you may need to get in contact with Outdoor Adventures with Kays. Thank you for watching our video. Once again, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, check us out on Facebook, and stay in the know with everything to do with Outdoor Adventures with Kays.